Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan naman natin ngayon ang update tungkol kay First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos. Nag-promise si Dean Chase, yung isang post niya na ready na ba kayo? May pasabog ako sa First Lady Liza. Ito na, mayroon na siyang vlog. In-explain niya, itong mukha niyang makikita nyo is AI na lang. Ang boses niya tunay, kaya lang ang mukha iniba niya kasi nagtatago-tago siya ngayon, delikado ng kanyang buhay. So, kinonfirm niya kung anong nangyayari kay First Lady Liza. I-summarize ko na lang kaya lang pakinggan natin mamaya. Talaga palang nag-apply siya ng temporary release at na-release. Kaya lang kailangan niyang mag-report back to US according to Dean Chase. May 8 yung sabi niya. Ayan, nandun ngayon ang pakinggan natin siya.
Because I wanted to focus on the local elections happening in my own hometown. It was dire that Gwen Garcia loses to Pamela Baricuato for reasons. I will be releasing these for you guys as to what's going on with Lisa Cadas. But before that, let me let you guys know that the things that I'm going to tell you guys today are some crazy shit. I actually contemplated if I'm going to post this or not because it is some deep state shit that I was able to dig up. So, are you guys ready? If you guys are, I want you to sit down and grab a drink or whatever. For you guys who just tuned in, let me fill you in on what's happening. My name is Dean Chase. I am based in the state of California, and I am one of the very few who knows what's up with the untimely passing of the heir of the Rustins fortune, Paulo Tantoco. Last March 8, 2025, on a Saturday, he was found dead in a hotel near where I live, here in the state of California. And mysterious kayong pagkamatay niya involve ang pangalan ni Lisa Cadas. Because the night prior to his death, the last person who have seen him alive was Lisa Cadas herself. Now, I'm fortunate enough to have been able to secure an unfiltered and unredacted version of the police report before the case got superseded by the higher investigating team, of course. I got the document from a previous client of mine who works at the archives department in BHPD. Now, this document in my possession has complete accounts on what happened that day. As you know, if you have been following my post, Lisa Cadas and company were held for questioning and were not allowed to leave the country until they get ruled out from the investigation. Following that, my source told me that on the 5th of April, a group of Asian-looking men, together with Caucasian men in suits, came into their office and had a closed-door meeting with their supervisor. That was when the case got superseded. My source told me around that time, she and her legal team submitted an appeal for an interim temporary release, which was approved and allowed her to go back to the Philippines.
Yun.
While the investigation is going on a temporary basis only.
Yes.
Now, fast forward to the present, I really don't know when she flew back to the United States, but according to my source, she was supposed to show up on May 8, 2025, exactly 2 months after the victim's passing. This is for her periodic appearance, which is embedded in her temporary release agreement with the authorities. Now, in fairness to Juliano, it seems like she held true to her end of the bargain because, as you can see, on her recent post, she did travel back to the United States. Now, that's the most recent update I got of her, okay? Now, in the previous weeks, you might have noticed that I took a break from posting about Lisa Cadas because I wanted to focus on the local elections happening in my own hometown. It was dire that Gwen Garcia loses to Pamela Baricuato for reasons that I will be releasing these coming days. But during those times, I got connected to very important people and I was able to do some digging myself. The things that I was able to find out about our current administration will shock you to the bone. Things that are very ugly, things that are putrid, disgusting, and vile. And there's only one common denominator. Only one name keeps popping up, and that's Lisa Cadas. I feel like it's about time that the Filipino people, know about this. They deserve to know. However, I do believe that is another video or any other topic that I would want to talk about, it deserves a dedicated time frame. So just keep tuning in. I will be posting more information about the documents that I have received from my client actually in these coming days. So remember, information is power. It's
So, ayun na. Kung naniniwala kayo kay Dean Chase, yung sabi niya, nagkaroon ng temporary release ang First Lady, kaya nakauwi sa Pilipinas. Kaya lang, nakasaad sa agreement is magre-report siya May 8. At sa na-monitor ko sa mga post sa social media, May 5 may nag-post na may nagbiyahe. Hindi naman pinangalanan. I think Channel 167 nag-post. May nagbiyahe. Touchdown Los Angeles. May 5. May 6, nakita ko mismo may post si First Lady Liza na sa sa SpaceX Florida. May 7, ganun din, SpaceX Florida. May 8, breakfast. Ganun pa rin, Florida sa Disneyland. Yun na yung last na post na nakita ko. Sumunod, yung election na. May 12, may nagpost nga nasa Lawag daw. Ang unang ginang, she casted her vote kasama yung 3 niyang anak. Kaya lang, mga iba nagsasabi na all videos daw yun, all pictures noong 2022 pa daw. Okay, magbasa lang ako sa mga comments ha. Ulitin ko, itong nakita natin na nagsasalitang Dean Chase, in-explain niya dito, AI yung mukha niya, kaya lang yung boses niya, siya talaga. To protect his life, kasi nagtatago-tago na siya. Okay. Dean Chase, sabi niya, as I said, I can only release information that I'm allowed to. Chill lang yun mo. Everything will come to light soon. Philip Morales, combate. Dean Chase, always amping. BNG, sabi niya, I was following you here in FB because you give such information that is 100% legit. I feel your honesty and sincerity. That's why I always include you in my prayer that you will be safe there always. Thank you for searching and giving us the things that we all need to know. Mabuhay ka, Dean. Salute you for your courage. So ito na, si Dean Chase parang maharli ka na rin. Kasi parehas na siyang nasa delikadong kalagayan. So, pagdasal natin sila. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig. Dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito is pantulong natin sa nangangailangan. Nagbibigay tayo ngayon ng livelihood assistance sa Tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon. Nagpapatanim tayo ng saging lakatan. Kung may itinanim, may aanihin. Panoorin